I'm being instructed to redo his commandment video that I did earlier today because it was so much static. I'm so sorry, you guys. But let's get into God's law, statutes, and commandments. Today's commandment is coming out of the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 6. It says, "And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the posts of thine house and of thy gates. And it shall be when the Lord thy God shall have brought thee into the land which he sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities which thou buildest not, and houses full of all good things which thou fillest not, and wells digged which thou diggest not, vineyards and olive trees which thou plantest not, and thou shalt have eaten and be full. Then beware, lest thou forget the Lord which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage." The reason why the Lord wants us to study, and not only study, but teach his laws, statutes, and commandments to others, to our family members, to our children, is because he plans on lifting up his chosen ones. But the thing is, when he lifts us up, he doesn't want us to eat and be glad and forget where it came from. You know what I mean? He doesn't want us to forget God. And it's so easy to remember God when we need something, like, Lord, I need some money for this bill. I need some money for that bill. God, I need you to come through for me financially. I need you to help me over here. I need food. I need this. And it's we always remember God when we're in need, but when we have the abundance, when we have everything we need, and we don't need God to supply for us anymore, it's so easy for people to forget God. And this could happen to anybody. This could happen to myself including. And that's the reason why the Lord wants us to study his laws, statutes, and commandments, so that when he does lift us up and when he does bring us out of the house of bondage, which he plans on doing so for those who study his laws, then we won't easily forget God. We're always going to keep God first, and we're going to continue to bless the Lord. Okay? I love you guys so much. Talk soon. Y'all will in peace.